years to come. While, I mean, we've made a lot of presentations on how we're going to diversify that by creating other markets, but tourism is still going to play a very significant role. I can remember some short years ago, not too long, when Provo was first referred to as Blue Hills. I remember coming to live here some 25 years ago when there was only 3 settlements, just Blue Hills, The Bight, and 5 Keys. Now we have, Chalk Sound. Now we have Leeward. Now we have Richmond Hills. Now we have Wheeling. I remember when there was only one hotel on Grace Bay. The point I'm trying to make is that we're living in a time when things are going to change. And as Washi so ably pointed out, a man who's spending $3 million for an acre of land, and then you're going to tell him that he only can put 25 rooms on it. It's very difficult to attract investment of that sort. But what is going to happen come November, as Doug said, we're going to embark on a long-term strategic plan for Providenciales with the integration of every single stakeholder, and that include every resident that live in the Turks and Caicos Islands. And this plan is not only going to be for Providenciales, but every other island, from Salt Key all the way down to West Caicos, with the integration of the residents that live therein, so everybody plays their part. So once the plan is developed, everybody's on board with it. They know exactly what is going to happen. And yes, we might not see, 50-room hotels, but like what she said, it might go to 10. I mean, that is the reality that we live in, and that might happen. But also, I think what is equally important is that, particularly in Providenciales, that we make Provo a tourist destination. And when I say Provo a tourist destination, I'm talking about find ways, and we're going to develop ways that tourists get to see every part of Providenciales and integrate with its residents. There's no reason why tourists can't come to Blue Hills and have lunches in Blue Hills and sit and mingle with children as they pass and going from school. How we can't have them walking up and down that whole stretch of beach. I mean, that is a beautiful stretch of beach we have here in Blue Hills. 5 Keys. There's so much opportunities there for ecotourism. There's so much opportunities. There's not a national park. I mean, imagine putting, jet skis and having people come to 5 Keys and rent jet skis and ride all the way out in the Sound. Have fish fries. I mean, those things we got to go back to. And I think there's a great opportunity, and that is something that we're going to definitely develop. We're going to make Providenciales a tourism mecca. Just not only Grace Bay, but get tourists to come into our neighborhoods as well.
One more intervention. I would like to express, make an expression of thanks even before your meeting is finished, to say that I think this kind of interaction with the residents of the communities are far better than rallies. And because it gives you a chance really to confront us with the issues that are burning in your community, right? And I would encourage people to do more of that, because we want you to ask us the tough questions, right? And I want people to feel free to ask questions, even if they think it's not important. It's important. If it's important to you, it's important to us. And so I really appreciate. I like this kind of forum. I think it achieves a lot more.
Yeah, just remember, there's no such thing as a stupid question, regardless to what it is. Just ask. I mean, you never know.